This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And here we go, the battle between conferences. It's East versus West, where the Miami Heat will be looking to make a statement. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first meeting of the season. They controlled everything in both games last year, going 2-0.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against them. A definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Miami Heat has established that high standard for fitness. Even Eric Spoelstra has gotten into it in his late 40s. The Heat coach says when he's working out, I'm in a different place. The physical, emotional, and mental benefits, I'm hooked. Kevin?
As hard as he works, great that he takes care of himself, too. DA, thank you. And the regular season officially begins. Most rookies around the league, Clark, will have their eyes wide open. I mean, wow, what an eye-opening experience to play with this speed, this talent. How nervous were you going back to that time in your life? How nervous were you on opening night?
Very nervous, really excited, but there were some butterflies that I had to work really hard at trying to get them to fly in formation because they were all over the place, Kevin. But ultimately, once you get out there and you break that first sweat or you get that first hit or bucket, then it simply becomes basketball. But prior to that, pregame meal, your nap before the game, the butterflies are doing their own thing.
Now, we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Doncic and Matthews, the 2 and the 3. The 4 is Barnes with Jordan as the 5. And it's Smith in at the point guard position. Barnes outside. Smith with a screen on Whiteside. 6 to shoot. Nobody near Barnes. And the 3 off target. Johnson against Barnes. Here's Waiters. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And Dion Waiters, midway through last season, finally had season-ending surgery on his left ankle. He had been trying to manage that injury since the season prior.
Yeah, and ended up losing out on a bonus of over $1 million, which was contingent on him playing 70 games. His play had fallen off, though, so quite possible he needed that surgery even before he suffered the setback.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Waiters. And the Dallas Mavericks, despite having the 3rd worst record in the league, they had the league's highest attendance rate.
Really rabid fan base there, and they also donated quite a few tickets as well to schools, charities, you name it. So that helps when you talk about filling the arena. And quite honestly, it's a good move because kids are the fans of the future.
The dish to Dragic. Johnson the screen. For 3, Richardson. He can't hit that time. And it's Dallas the other way. Doncic passes to Smith. Shoots over Dragic. Here's Jordan. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
Certainly not the dream start they were hoping for, going 1 for 4 early.
They grabbed their own miss. And again, it's the Heat missing. The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And here is Doncic. There's a screen. Jordan the screen. Here's Barnes. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Barnes has got 5 points so far.
Like his mid-range game, Barnes incredibly lethal from the mid-range. When he's got room to shoot, he doesn't hesitate.
Here's Whiteside. Jordan with the rebound.
And the defense that time was late. And you got to feel fortunate he didn't put that one away.
Pass to Smith. Jordan high post. Back to Smith. Johnson with the block. They recover it, and it's good. 2 points. The Heat trail by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Dragic against Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Matthews with the steal. Oh, and here comes Smith all alone.
Boy, the speed and shooting Smith possesses is dangerous. I mean, a speedy point guard who continues to get better.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Two shots.
Free throw drop for Smith.
And it's the combination of athleticism, speed, and intelligence Smith Jr. has that's so impressive. Just a dynamic point guard with loads of potential.
Smith hits them both. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Can't hit that one. And that does it for the first quarter. Mavericks ahead, up 5. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
I think they've played great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
Exactly. I mean, they've made their presence felt on this end. Excellent job contesting shots so far.
Mavericks leading by 5. Johnson and Wade are the 1 and the 2. Winslow and Olynyk fill up the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Correa, no good. Here's Miami now. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Goes up the baseline. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. We always talk about the need for front court players who can both shoot and defend along the perimeter. Clark, if you're taking that in mind, who would you point to as the prototype for the new school big?
Well, I think the guy with the most potential in that regard is Joel Embiid. I mean, he's agile. He's got a nice touch. He's got three-point range. He's got post-up ability. And I think he can become an impactful defender because of his physical attributes. So he would be the poster guy for me in terms of the potential prototype for the new school big.
Here's Barnes after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. 1:39 left to play here in the half. Johnson kicks to Wade. Down low, Olynyk, and the dunk by Olynyk.
And, you know, guys, Wade is a terrific teammate, always willing to give up the ball and share the sugar, if you will, especially when his teammate is wide open.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, the Mavericks were ecstatic when Dennis Smith Jr. fell to them with the 9th pick of the 2017 draft. For a team in need of athleticism and size at the point guard, it's been a hand-in-glove fit. The 6'3" Smith has a 48-inch vertical, one of the highest ever measured.
A terrific young player, an elite NBA athlete. David, that's for sure. Good stuff, thanks. Now Powell, following the three-point attempt by Dennis Smith. Back to Barea, shot off the screen, and it's in off the backboard.
Kevin, I've got a lot of respect for the offensive game of J.J. Barea. I mean, this guy picks his spots well and plays within himself. He knows his limitations.
Now, here's Wade. They set the screen. Here's Winslow. And another basket for Miami.
Man, this thing is just going back and forth tonight.
Yeah, it's been a seesaw battle. Right now, I mean, as soon as one team grabs the lead, the other grabs it right back.
Smith against Johnson. Smith with it. 6 on the shot clock. Over Johnson. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Heat lead by 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, you guys are in control right now. How's that happen?
Well, I think we've been able to get to our pace. We've been active defensively, so we just have to maintain our focus and keep trying to be in attack mode, both ends of the court.
You guys are built for this, right, Coach? Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They did give up a couple baskets more than they wanted to, and at the end of the period, were trailing by 5 points. In the second quarter, they erased what had been a fairly big deficit at one point, and now here they are sitting on a 1-point halftime lead. Kenny, let's start with you. What'd you think about the Heat?
They were really efficient on offense, shared the basketball well, great shot selection. That accounted for a high field goal percentage in the first half.
And Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
Well, they're definitely struggling with their offensive efficiency. Anytime you're shooting in the low 30s from the floor, you're not going to put yourself in a position to win. They look too predictable right now. They need to do a better job of adjusting to what they're seeing from the defense.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Welcome back. American Airlines Arena, visible on the far right of your screen in that overhead shot of downtown Miami. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Matthews and Barnes fill up the forward spots. Smith at point and Doncic next to him. And it's Jordan in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters. Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
And what a story for Hassan Whiteside. A second-round pick back in 2011. He's bounced around. I mean, the G League, China. He even played over in Lebanon. It wasn't until 2015 that he emerged seemingly out of nowhere as a factor for the Miami Heat. And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, just a real lack of aggressiveness there right now. I mean, can't give up these types of layups to begin the quarter, Greg. I mean, that's a no-no.
Yeah, you got to appreciate the mindset of Smith. Solid at running the offense and finding his teammates who are open.
And Whiteside in 2016 receiving a 4-year max contract, Greg, from the Heat.
Amazing how far he's come. Set the franchise record for most blocks in a game. And pretty impressive when you think of the big men who've played for the Heat. We're talking Lonzo Mourning and Shaquille O'Neal, no less.
Here's Doncic. Hassan Whiteside made his last basket. Jordan the screen. Shot clock at 5. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Richardson, and he's fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up.
And playing with the lead, you can see they're making a much more concerted effort to work the ball inside here in the second half.
And Josh Richardson at the University of Tennessee was a pre-med student. Plans on becoming a surgeon. But when the NBA became a possibility, he said he had to switch to an easier major.
And instead of spending 4 hours a day studying, he put that time into the gym. A terrific defender in college, was the two-time All-SEC defensive player. And with the newfound focus on basketball, he has blossomed as a scorer.
That's good from Richardson. Mavericks trailed by 5. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. The pass to Kleba. Wants to get it to Matthews and does. Over Richardson. Miami grabs the miss. Ellington the pass to Richardson. Shoots over Matthews. Richardson no luck.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Now, here's Doncic, covered by Winslow. Doncic, no good.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Agree with you there, partner, because that screen really freed him up nicely, and that's a shot that if you're a pro, you need to make that one.
Now, here's Barea. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Outside Matthews. 4 on the shot clock. Over Richardson. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Matthews.
No panic in Wesley Matthews there. I mean, the clock is running down, takes his time, and makes sure he gets a quality shot.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Miami ahead, up 3. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Dragic and Ellington are together in the backcourt. Adebayo is out there with Olynyk, and it's Magruder in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. So it's Miami now. 3-point lead. Outside Dragic. But they'll get another chance. Ellington kicks to Dragic. Passes it to Magruder. They set the pick. Clock at 6. Over Matthews.
And Matthews doing a really good job contesting shots, using his quick hands very well there on defense.
And Dallas again with the bucket.
Got to be happy with the result, moving the ball so well on that possession. Beautiful.
Dragic the pass to Adebayo. Back to Dragic. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Like that execution, Kevin. A successful possession leading to a high percentage basket.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
Yeah, a lot of blanks there. Can't hit a thing. Has to be deflating.
And some changes here for the Heat. Johnson comes in for Kelly Olynyk, and Dwayne Wade subbed in for Wayne Ellington. Then for the Mavericks, Powell, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber, and Smith subbed in for J.J. Barea. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. And even though they're down, he was confident. He said, look, guys, I've got all the confidence in the world in you. We've been down this road before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, let's see if they can overcome this deficit.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, I like seeing Smith catch and fire. I mean, he's really good at getting in the lane off the dribble, but when he can catch and fire, that's even better.
Dragic kicks to Magruder. Heat moving the ball around. Misses off the left iron.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And Matthews gets it to go.
Yeah, Matthews so confident in these spots, Kevin. I think he loves making these big shots.
Smith against Dragic. Over Smith. No good from Dragic.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Doncic kicks to Nowitzki. Smith against Dragic. And it's Smith missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Johnson can't hit.
Boy, the defense was great. Superb, stellar, platinum level. Can't really contest that shot any better than that.
Here's Smith. Pass to Doncic. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And so they foul intentionally. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
And what's so impressive about Doncic, the maturity. Yes, he's polished, but he's got a completeness to his game at such a young age.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. And the Heat call time here. They're trailing by 1. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And really no need to rush. Still plenty of time to get a good look.
Well, if they've got a play that they use to get a quality shot, this is the time to run it.
Now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Harrison Barnes.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Here's Dragic from 12 feet out. It's good!
And I respect the craftiness and savvy of Dragic. I mean, when he gets positioned deep inside, he finds a way to score.
Dallas calls timeout. They trail by 1. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Matthews, and it's over. It came down to this one play, and the defense held its ground. What a play! And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Dwayne, congrats on the win. Major battle tonight. Were you expecting a tough game?
That's the NBA, man. We're not that dominant where we can just come in and blow every team out. You got to respect these other teams. They're good. They come and they play very well versus us, and we got to find ways to win ball games, and that's what it's all about right now.
Well, you found a way tonight, Dwayne. Thanks again. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you later.